Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be trying a new clean foundation from Kosas. This is the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation with an SPF of 25. It's supposed to give you a second skin look, natural finish, medium coverage. I am excited for this one and I cannot wait to dive in, so let's go ahead and get started. This new Kosas foundation is clean at Sephora, skin improving, medium coverage, SPF of 25, and it has treatments of hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, peptides, squalene, vitamin B5, arnica, and caffeine. So lots of good for your skin ingredients. The beautiful packaging, which I'm about to show you guys up close, is recycled packaging. It has a medium coverage, a natural finish. I got mine in the shade 170 and it is vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free. Here is what the packaging looks like up close. Nice and bright. I was trying to make the background of my videos yellow to like match it, but the yellow just like, it's not bright enough, I don't think. I don't know. What do you think? Should we leave it? Let's do yellow green. I like that better than the orange background. Anyways, let's keep going. It says this skin reviving SPF treatment foundation instantly blends like a second skin with a natural dreamy finish to blur visibly smooth texture and minimize pores. The powerhouse blend of actives is clinically proven to hydrate, brighten, soothe, plump, and protect over time, long wearing, and silicone free. I feel like there was a lot to be said about this foundation. It seems to be quite the special one. I'm definitely very excited to try it. The retail price is $42 and I am really hoping that I chose the right shade for me. So let's go ahead and put it on. Alright, let's go ahead and pump some out, check the consistency. Pretty creamy, but it still moves a little bit, which I like it because I love very thin foundations. And I'm excited about the color I chose. It looks like the color that I like to be. I'm going to do half of my face with my favorite foundation brush, which is the BK Beauty 101 brush, and the other half I'll do with a sponge so that I can compare the differences and my favorite way to apply it. So let me just go for the brush first. Let's get you guys a little closer. That looks very nice, by the way. So far so good. It's supposed to have a natural finish and right now it looks more like a glowy finish, but it is just very freshly applied. This might set down a little bit more, but so far so good. It feels very lightweight on my face. It doesn't feel sticky. I like that it doesn't look too thick on the skin, and it definitely, you can very clearly tell that it covered all of my little red blotches that I have going on today. Let me go ahead and do this side with my Sunny Akashic sponge. So this right here is the side with the sponge. They honestly look pretty similar, although I do feel like I like the finish of the sponge better than the brush, because I feel like the brush right here around my mouth, like it might have left a little bit too much foundation, so it looks a little bit thicker. While with the sponge, I just feel like it just deposits the perfect amount of product, and whatever doesn't need to be there, it like picks it up, you know. Let me lower the light a bit and show you what it looks like with the light down. Sponge side versus brush side. So I am going to tap over right here with the sponge. There we go, I like that a little bit better. I wanted to show you that it looks like it sets down to a color that is slightly darker than when you first put it on. So right over here on this side I have it blended out, and this is a fresh bump. So you can see how this looks a little darker and more yellow than this does. Now that doesn't mean it oxidizes. Oxidizes is when it mixes with your oils on your face and it changes color throughout the day, so you can look at it 4 hours from now and you're like a completely different color. That's oxidation. This just means that it just sets down to a color a little bit darker than the color fresh out of the tube, and a lot of foundations do this, and this is the color, if it doesn't oxidize, that it will end up looking like. So we shouldn't see any surprises throughout the day. I'm putting on a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury color corrector, and I'm going to use my KVD Beauty concealer, and I'm blending it in with my sponge. Rare Beauty bronzer. And I'm blending it out with the brush. I'm setting my under eyes with a little bit of my Pat McGrath Under Eye Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm going to also use it right in the center of my forehead. So this is what the Kosas foundation is looking like after a little bit of bronzer and concealer. Honestly, so far, so good. This one definitely is promising. It just looks very, very natural on the skin. Everything has blended beautifully on top of it. It has a beautiful medium coverage. I love all of the really good for your skin ingredients that it has. You should be getting these ingredients from your skincare rather than your foundation anyways, but it doesn't hurt that the foundation also has them, since in many cases we are going to be wearing this foundation for extended periods of time. So take a look right here. This is what things are looking like. I'm going to finish my makeup off camera and I'll be back to give you my first impressions. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and fully finished my makeup. I was going to come back and tell you to follow me on TikTok if you don't already, to go see how I created this eyeshadow look, but I screwed up that video. So I can't tell you that. This eye look tutorial, unfortunately, will not be there. However, I have been trying to upload a lot more TikToks this past month and a half or so. So if you have a TikTok account and you would like to follow me over there, please do so. The handle is Patty Alonso. And well, let me tell you my first impressions on the Kosas foundation. I was trying to think hard on like anything negative I could tell you about it, anything I didn't love, anything I didn't like, anything that was like iffy. But so far I've had it on for 2 hours. It's been a while since you last saw me. And it looks perfect. It looks beautiful. I love the finish. I love the coverage. I love all of these skin loving ingredients. I love that they use recyclable packaging. I mean, everything about it I think is fantastic. And so far, 2 hours in, I think it's wearing beautifully. Let me lower the light and show you so you guys can see up close and personal. See right there? It just looks really nice. Really, really nice. Right now, if I had to rate it out of 10, it would be a 10 out of 10 because there's literally nothing, like, not even slightly, like, picky I can say about it. So anyways, I will see you guys in a few hours. We'll see how it behaves. We'll see if I have something negative to say later. But so far, so good. So I will see you guys in a little while. Okay, I have officially now been wearing this foundation for 8 hours and I am here to report back on the wear test. I have a little bit of a headache, so excuse my facial expression. Sometimes I feel like when I have a bad headache, I look a little sad. So just so you know, I have a headache. But anyways, I'm back to tell you about this foundation, and unfortunately I am no longer on cloud 9 like I was this morning about it because it looks dry all around my mouth. I can't believe it. I feel like even from there you can see it, like dry, dry, dry. But let me get you guys a little closer. I'm going to lower the lights and then you can really take a good look. See right there how dry that looks? Looks dry around here. On this side, I think it's like right here somewhere. This is the driest area of my face. It is the middle of winter. I had very dry skin around my mouth area when I put this foundation on this morning, but I did heavily moisturize. I do feel like there is a very high chance of this foundation working phenomenally for me when the summertime arrives. However, as of right now, during this time of year and how dry my skin is, it looks a little bit dry around my mouth area. It's not terrible, it's not a bad foundation at all, but I do have others that work better for my dry skin, so I don't think it's going to become a new favorite. However, I am excited to give it more chances. Once it gets a little bit more humid, my skin calms down a little bit. If you have normal combination or oily skin, this might be a really amazing foundation for you to try. I absolutely love all of the skin loving ingredients. I love the SPF of 25. All of those things are definitely amazing, but if your skin is desert dry like mine, know that it does look dry around the mouth area, which is definitely not ideal. So now that I've worn it for a while and I know the way it wears on the face, by the way, it didn't get any darker. That was something I wanted to check in on. It stayed the color that it was after it set. However, if I had to rate it out of 10 now, I would probably give it an 8 because it doesn't fully work for me right now and it does look a little bit dry around my mouth area. I was super excited to try this foundation. I definitely do not regret that I tried it, and I will definitely keep it and wear it when it gets a little bit more humid outside because I really feel like it could work for me, just maybe not right now. If you guys like this video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up before you leave. As always, all of the links are going to be down in the description box of this video, so if you're interested in the foundation or anything else I'm wearing on my face, you can find all of the links down there. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to please subscribe before you leave. And that is all I have. I love you so much and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye.